Entrepreneur, author, and reality show star Bill Rancic took the world by storm as the first apprentice, and now he's sharing his business strategies with millions of Americans who are trying to profit from their own talents, interests, and ideas. Bill Rancic joins us this morning from Chicago with tips and tricks to launch a successful small or home-based business. Good morning, Bill. Welcome back.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
I'm great. So happy to have you with us. And I want to mention that more than 500,000 new businesses really start up each month in the United States, and only 39% of those are profitable. So what are the most common mistakes that are made in starting new businesses?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. Yeah, last year there were 500,000 new businesses every month. 350,000 of those failed. So
wow.
It's a pretty big number, and there are a lot of mistakes that they make. I think first and foremost, the biggest mistake is people, they think that they can't start small, and that's not factual. They say, oh, I don't have $1 million or $5 million to start this business, and you can start small. You've got to just, be prepared, make smart decisions, and be willing to work hard. Secondly, so many people get caught up with the blinders on, and they don't embrace all the changing things that are happening in the world, like the technology.
Right.
Technology can make or break a small business, and I'm coming to you from our small business in Chicago, the restaurant that my wife and I opened.
I had a feeling that was the restaurant.
We're in the middle of RPM Italian, but I can literally run this place from anywhere in the world from my iPad. I can turn the lights on and off. I can control the alarm system, the cash registers, the cameras. So, we've embraced technology. We're going to be putting a QR code on the door so people can scan it with their smartphone and get the menu and make reservations.
Oh my gosh.
And thirdly, you have to prepare for the unexpected. And I think a lot of small business owners think, oh, it's never going to happen to me. I don't have to do that. And I put together a checklist. I teamed up with AT&T, and I put together a disaster preparedness checklist.
Great.
So I'm having a hard time saying preparedness.
Preparedness.
And if people go to att.com/safeguard, they can take a 5-minute quiz to make sure that they have all their ducks in a row, because interestingly enough, 25% of all small businesses will face a crisis at some point in their life.
Good point.
Only 60% will survive. 40% will never reopen their doors. So
wow.
If you take a little bit of time now, you go through that checklist, you prepare for worst-case scenarios, you'll be able to open those doors up in a short amount of time.
So, Bill, in your opinion, what would you say are some recession-proof businesses specifically?
Are some what?
Some businesses that would be recession-proof.
Well, I mean, listen, there's so many businesses out there. I started a Cigar of the Month Club when I was 24 years old.
Nice.
And we started with no money in a 400-square-foot studio apartment, and we were able to be creative and grow that business. So I think, people have to be passionate about what they're doing, because it's going to require the hardest work you've ever had in your life. You've got to make the sacrifices. For us, we were up at 5 in the morning, went to bed at 10 at night, and we made the sacrifices to make sure it was successful, but we enjoyed what we were doing.
Well, and you also have some very good chefs from what I see on the show. So you got Mama DePandy behind you too, and that's a good thing. I just want to wish you continued success, and thank you so much for sharing some of your knowledge with the rest of us. Thanks, Bill.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
And our best to Juliana as well. And one of the most popular musicals ever written is now showing at Popejoy Hall. The star of Les Mis is next on New Mexico Style.
Everybody raise the glass!